Hello, everyone. Welcome on in to the Dungeon Lounge. Sorry, I had a massive, need to stretch just as I was doing my greeting. Maybe I should have waited. Hello, Teacup. Hello, Flora. And I see Lenneth snuck in before we even got started. Honk to you as well. I will assume that's my English honk. I can't speak Spanish at all. But also, welcome, Dotty Dot Dot, to the Dungeon Lounge. Hello. Nice to see you. It's Tuesday, cringe night, which means I'm painting minis. And also, playing. I decided for my music this evening, what I wanted to listen to was a bunch of video game stuff from a series called Artanaleco. So, hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome on into the Dungeon Lounge. Hello. I'd always struggle with pronouncing this. I'm so sorry in advance. Hecate. I am so sorry if I mispronounced it. Welcome on into the Dungeon Lounge. Hey, what were you up to? Did you have a good stream? I'm just getting started myself. I'm doing painting, cringe painting. Ooh, art. Oh, sorry. What were you working on? Some digital stuff or painting as well? But yeah. One of the main ways, yeah. Fair enough. But yeah, so we're picking up with my old Exalted character, human forms, Snick form. And yeah, Artanaleco soundtrack in the background, because that's what I felt like listening to. So just I was kind of leaving off on the weapon, and I think I was going to lead off on a dry brush to. I don't want it this blue. I want it a more subtle blue. So I think I'm going to try and bring it down. Ooh, Art Karma's reference sheet. Very nice. Very nice. Me, I paint. Flora is the drawer of the Dungeon Lounge, and she does the drawing stuff on Thursdays. But all right, so yeah, this is what I'm going to use. You don't have to use this for dry brushing. I just like how it comes out. Oh, you played Exalted. Nice. Yes, by all means. Yeah, I found Exalted tons of fun. If it's not at all obvious, my character was a Lunar Exalted. We have matching cringe streams. We do, yeah, because Flora is actually working on her old Abyssal Exalted character, Choir of Birdsong, and then I've got my Lunar Exalted here. It was funny, like, when the DM was like, we're doing a Solar Exalted game, and I'm like, do I have to? Whine. Can't I just be a Lunar? I want to be a furry. But yeah, as you see, this paint is different. It's spongy. So we're gonna get a little bit of that on the brush, and then you kind of see on the brush itself, it kind of comes out. No, it's not focusing. There we go. But yeah, so we're gonna work that in a little bit. You don't want a lot of paint left on your brush when you're doing dry brushing. You can always add more, but you can't. But when you put too much on, you can't take it off. All right, actually one more pass. Okay. Gentle. We don't want to put too much down. Okay, I'm liking that so far. You can always add more. I find with dry brushing, you really have to kind of go in stages. You can't. This is not a first pass type thing. You got to kind of pass multiple times. I don't know how much it's coming across on camera. What kind of Exalted campaign were you in? Was it a solar game? Was it a mixed Exalted game? I am excited to hear about other people's campaigns of Exalted, just because as far as I know, it's like we were the only ones. Might need some more. Yeah, you can kind of see the difference. Mostly solar, focusing on Lancer. Fair enough, yeah. Sometimes the unfortunate thing about tabletop RPGs is sometimes real life takes priority, or just other campaigns. Yeah. That's all very understandable. Like, it sucks, but which is the unfortunate thing about most adult things. It's understandable, but sucks. Okay, I'm gonna get a bit more spinky paint. Too much. Ow. There we go. No, it's still too much. Yeah, we have like a Thursday night tabletop group, and I know what you mean. Like we have it alternates week to week on who is GMing at any given time. So and then, yeah, and that's the express purpose, is to make sure that whoever's in the GM's chair is getting a break. Because like right now, the Thursdays, we're doing a Song of Ice and Fire campaign, and that one I'm playing in. And then the off week, which I'm not able to go to, is a D&D 5e campaign that Flora plays in that one. There's like a little part of me that every time I do the dry brushing on the Meteor Hammer, my brain just goes, it's gonna snap, it's gonna snap, it's gonna snap, it's gonna break. It's like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, the main idea of dry brushing is you just want to catch top edges, and that way you leave your kind of like deeper color in the recesses. Be careful when I get close to the handle. I don't want to dry brush her hands. Thank you. I think the human form is actually, like, we're getting towards done on her. Like, the question ultimately comes if I want to do the moon silver tattoos, or if I want to just, you know, be like, you know what? She good. She good, yeah. As long as you're gentle, should be fine, yeah. These models usually have a little bit of give to them, especially when they're not metal. It's been a long time since I've even seen metal be available. The step can be tedious because you gotta play slow with it, but you can kind of like compare the two when you've got like it's coming out as a much more subtle now, whereas you've got the old, here's the full blue. Yeah. It's something I've gotten back into recently. It was kind of one of those things where it was just like I found I had more time, and I was like, what should I do with my more time? And I was like, you know what? I haven't painted in a hot minute, so we'll do that. Paint. And so I've been doing it every Tuesday for a while now. And yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. Hopefully people are enjoying coming to watch. Whoop. But yeah, I would say the Exalted campaign that we did have when it was running was one of our longest campaigns. I think it went for about 3 years before the DM was like, I need a break. So, which is 100% fair. But it was, yeah, it was very long. Like when I went to go look for the reference art piece that I used for the color scheme on this that I drew, it's dated from 2015. Like I had to blank it out because I would have doxed myself because I signed it with my name. And so it's like, wait, no, we have to play that part out. But the year was there, and the year was 2015. And like that was pretty early on the campaign, I think. Because I think I found something else when I did a picture of one of the Abyssal Exalted, and I think it was dated 2017 or 2018. So it was like, oh my god. So yeah, I think that's coming out pretty good. I think I like where that is. Might do a little bit more, actually. I like where it is. No, more. All right, that's as long as you're doing dry brushing lightly, you get a lot of room to play. Okay. All right, put you down. And I guess we'll come back over here to the snake form. Gotta get some more. And I think if I'm brave, I may attempt the flame effect on the snake form as well. I did look up a tutorial video on how to do some decent flame effects. So we'll see how it goes. Lancer isn't a system. Actually, now that I think about it, Lancer's not a system I've heard much about. I don't really know much about it. Is that a D20 based system or is it a D10? I am curious to. I'm always curious to hear about new systems. It's one of those things where I find I don't have not that I dislike D&D, but I don't have a lot of attachment to it, I think is the best way to put it. My introduction to tabletop came through a lot of the World of Darkness and White Wolf products. So honestly, that's where my nostalgia lies. Oh, it's a D20 system. Cool. Okay. Try to be careful here. Get it in. And then the other big system that I played a lot of in my formative years was Legend of the Five Rings, because I am a weeb. And that was also a D10 base system. I think after that I got into Besm for a while. That was what I used for my when I decided to do my Persona fan game. Again, weeb. I used Besm as the system space for that system. I was honestly surprised Besm never put out like a supplement for that. I'm having trouble getting into this part of the media paint. Oops. There we go. Okay. Ugh, it's getting hard. Why are things angled hard? There we go. Just rotate it. Rotate it until you find your angle of happiness. Don't paint the base. Honestly, something I've recently really started appreciating is systems like Roll20 or Foundry, because like I recently happy little glitters, yeah. I recently played in a cyberpunk game. That game is math, pure math. Like it's like, and it's like stages of it too, where it's like, you know, you're rolling to see if you hit. There's a whole bunch of math. Then you're rolling to see if how much they absorb of it, like through armor. And yeah, like it's just one of those things where literally like. But meanwhile, when you've got a like a tabletop system, like a system that like Foundry or Roll20, where you can kind of be like, I'm rolling this attack against this person. They have like everyone's got their character sheets uploaded. It does all the math for you, and you're like, here's how much damage you did, or you missed it. It's like, thank you. It saves a whole lot of those steps. It is beautiful. Oh no, how much is it, Lena? How much is it? I don't want to know, but at the same time, I kind of want to know. Because, I mean, I would love to get some of the R10 Electro soundtracks and have them. That's the main system. Do you want to play? Oh. Let's be clear. I love Cyberpunk. It's a great setting, great world. It is interesting as hell. It is very math intensive, especially if you're doing anything other than like I built the character I had was a bit of a hacker, which means on top of like all the normal combat rules, if you want to be doing hacking, there's an entire system for hacking on top of that. Oh lordy, 250, 750. Oh my god, that's more dollary dues than I want to spend. I guess I missed my chance to grab it when it was cheap. Because I remember like way back in the day when the Art Echo games were first coming out, like I looked it up on like PlayAsia or something, and it was like, oh, it's like, you know, oh, it's not that bad. I can get it later. Oh, a big book thing. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it came with all those extras. Like the last time I remember, I think when Art Echo Quokka came out, there was like kind of like the singles that came out, and those were like about $20. So it's like, oh, this isn't bad. I can wait on this when I want it. And then it became a collectible item when I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. Built a Netrunner. Oh, a mech tech built. Nice. There was, it wasn't Cyberpunk, but years ago, I did a small Shadowrun campaign. It didn't last. Again, Shadowrun has the same complexity issues that, what's it called, has Cyberpunk. But then on top of that, a magic system, because Shadowrun is like, yeah, magic is here, but also so is the Cyberpunk. Anyways, I did an elven rigger, and the idea was that she had a ambulance that was not full of healing or helpful things, but all the drones that she had. And she had about, I think she had like 3 or 4 flying drones, and then she had like a butler one that was, you know, the butler got drinks, right? But yeah. But yeah, the medtech sounds interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside. Close this up. Say close. There you go. Okay, so what do I want to work? Whoop. So actually, I think I want to do another layer of dry brushing on the base here. And I might paint the rim and get that taken care of. I am considering also for the base of this one specifically, because there's a space for it, I've got tufts. These are little tufts of like grass you can use to be like putting like if you want a little bit of like a grass effect. And I kind of like the idea of like, even though I know this is like a cobblestone effect, of like maybe like a little tuft breaking through the cobblestones. So I have those tufts for when I want to do that, if I decide to. It's a thought. It's over here being a thought. But in the meantime, more dry brushing. All right, so the next dry brush I've got here is another dry paint. I always like it when like soundtracks and things like come in like really big like statement pieces where it's like, yeah, like especially because like at this point, like for Art Echo, this was considered the end of a trilogy. Like this was like like the big achievement piece where it's like we told the story, we reached the finish line. Here's our celebratory soundtrack concert. So it's like, yeah, okay. This might have separated a little bit. I'm a little worried. This isn't one I can really, because of the nature of how dry paints are, that doesn't really. Ooh, that's too much. Oh, that's too much. We're gonna have to really work it out. Nope. Still too much. Oh, that's so much. Stop being so painted. Okay, I think we got it. Light. Oh, that's coming out nice. I like that. I wasn't worried that you were familiar with Art Echo, Lenneth. I thought this one might have flown under your radar. I had finally gone obscure enough. I'll have to try harder next time. Also, how are you recovering from your trip? Or is the recovery easier this time because you weren't bending? Lama. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh no, paste. Paste. You're not meant to be paste, you're meant to be a person. Oops. How do I like that? I think that's good. Man, no, there's a spot I missed. I missed a spot. How are we doing? Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I'll quickly paint the rim. So there's two schools of thought on painting the rim, which is phrasing, but we'll come back to that. Someone's awful and trying to surprise me, sorry. Some people argue that you should do a color matching the base. Other people are like, no, you should do a rim of black. I'm gonna try a rim of black and see how I feel about it. I can always change it back to the traditional. You do have to be careful though when you're using black. Because black is one of those colors, as soon as you use it, if you mess up, it's black now. You're gonna have to fix that somehow. Excuse me. Just making sure my paint is shaken up. What brush do I want to use? No, not you. Can I use this one? Or it'll be too much. It might be too much. Yeah, it's too much. Too big. It's a little baby mini. Gotta use little baby brushes. Yeah, I think this one will do. Like, I trust you. Like, say for instance, once I put this black in, guess what color the paint water is gonna be? It's gonna be black. It doesn't matter what else I add afterwards. Guess what? It's black now. Would you like your such tea? Yes, Feral Beast, can I help you? Boop. You're not awful. Well, okay. You did an awful thing. Okay, I'm trying to make sure this is not too much paint on the brush, because this is black, which means it's gonna win over every other color. What to say? Keep your cold canes to yourself. Rude. Speaking of, hello, Henry. Welcome on into the Dungeon Lounge. I was so intent about like painting, I completely got jump scared by the read alert. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. It's me, Elizabeth. Welcome on into Dungeon Lounge. Hey, hey, hey. What are you up to? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You know what? I think that is a painter's struggle, honestly. Is you're sitting there, you've got your intent, you know, like, oh, I gotta paint this and be careful and I don't want to mess up, and then all of a sudden raid and you're like, hello, I'm awake. Did you have a good stream? Did you do a good paint? I'm being terrorized by my cat. Horse ascended for a commission. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's going to be... I'm guessing that also is that part of the resin line? I'm trying to remember offhand, because, I mean, Horus Heresy, basically everything from that is resin. Oh, great. I'm glad to hear it went well. Oh no, it's the resin. Be safe. Use a respirator if you're still at that step. If you're painting though, you're probably way past the step where that's a risk. Oh, 160. Oof. Hate to know what that's converted to, because like I'm in Canada, so probably add another $40 for me. Oh, yeah, I'll be honest. The last time I saw someone making something out of Forge World, I'm pretty sure they went to a YouTube video for like some of the assembly stuff, because like it was, as you said, vague, and like I think it didn't even come with it. It was just like, here, you fucking figure it out. Pay no attention to my cringe music. 189. Oh, oof. Oof. I will say that's not as bad as I thought it would be. But still, like, ouch. Especially because, like, I find, like, with the resin ones, like, you're doing a lot of, like, cleanup and work. That it's like, why don't you do this? I'm paying you $200. Couldn't you, like, take care of the warps? The bubbles? Why do I have to give it a bath? Why do I have to give my models a bath? Oh god. I mean, I know like one of the channels sometimes I follow for mini painting, what was it called? Midwinter Minis. Like I think as like when he had a certain goal, he got one of the big boy Titans, and that was like what, like 1,000? Oof. And I wouldn't want to know what's near. Yes, he got the Warlord Titan. Yeah. He did a really good job with it too. And yeah, like there was so much work he had to do just to get it to a painting stage. I mean, the big thing for like, it's like, would I like a project like that? Sure. Where would I put it when I'm done? That's like, congratulations, like, welcome to my Thanksgiving dinner. Here is my Warlord Titan. It's the centerpiece. Why did you bring it out as a centerpiece? I have nowhere else to put it. It lives on the table now. But just, I put a pilgrim hat on him. Now he's themed. Yeah, there you go. Just give him a little cornucopia. What is I don't think the cornucopia is a lore accurate weapon. Shut up. These are a festive world. I don't think festive worlds are lore accurate. Shut up. It's his horn. Yeah. I think it's pretty good. All right. Do I want to put on a tuft? I'll come back to that, I think. The other big question is, like, at this point, like, she's largely done. The question is, and here I'll bring it up so we can discuss. So this is the artwork that I've been basing my color scheme off of. As you can see, in both forms, she's got these are tattoos. They're made of moon silver. So they're supposed to be similar to the material of her meteor hammer. So the question is, do I want to attempt tattoos, little thin baby lines on her skin, and possibly fuck it all up, like fuck up all the work I've done so far? Because it's detail work. I promise you, I do not have that steady of hands. So it's like, do I want to be like, this is good, or do I want to be brave? Do I have a size 0 brush? Let's discover together. I may not, and that may be the determining factor. Is this like a no? We don't. Here we go. Here we go. Whoop. Brushes. Okay. So I've got a Citadel starter, which doesn't tell me a number. We've got a 3-0. What are you? A 1. And another 3-0. Oops, I bought 2. Teehee. Yeah, so the question here is, I mean, the 3-0 is quite small. And if you've got good control, you could make, I think, the starter brush do the job, but I don't think, yeah, 000 could do it. I don't think I have a 000. I've got it's a 3/0, I think is the best way to put it here. I don't know if it's not coming through. It's a 3/0. So you can see that would be the tip I'm working with. Oh, that's a 000. Okay, so that might, maybe I just need to be brave. Just gotta be brave. Be a brave banshee. I mean, if I were to do it, my kind of thought is to start with a Corax white to kind of like lay down the base work, and then use a little bit of Lotharin blue to kind of get that moon silvery effect, or potentially even use the Runefang steel on it. It's scary. So you know what? We can just avoid that. We can go back to working on this. Avoiding. We can avoid. Because another area I did want to work on is adding the brown patterning on the tail, and also the flame effects, and also the wings. So I can avoid it. Hee hee. Okay. I think I'll work on the brown first. At the very least, doing that can kind of like warm up my detail hand and see if I have too much of the shakes today. Okay. All right, so I think for the brown, I'm gonna try and do a mix of Mornfang and Kislev. Or do I want to mix, maybe not Kislev. Do I have, where's Katie and Flesh Tone? Where are you? Here you are. So yeah, actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna mix Katie and Flesh Tone. Yeah. Shake your paints. Let it know you're gonna get me banned. There's apparently some sort of purge of VTubers happening if they're too naughty. Apparently everyone's getting in trouble. I don't know. I don't follow the news enough to know one way or the other, but that seems to be the allegations floating about to the Twitter. Oh wait. Mercy, go away. You're done. Thank y'all. Oh no! Yeah, Twitch has been... Apparently it's been worse this September, apparently because of something. I don't know. Conspiracy things. Can't, nope. Heaven forbid a bird fart in the internet. There shall be no farting on the internet. None. Here, an update for all those interested. Here is the cursed water. Look at that delicious cursed brown with little flecks of sparkles in it. Yeah, you never get anything nice in this world. Okay, now we're mixing. Good bit of brown to start. Looks like coffee. Maybe. We'll start with one of these. How do we like that? Swirly. Okay, I like that. Okay, so the rule's gonna be 2 of the dark, 1 of the Kislev. Arcadian. I like that. Okay. Okay, so just to remind myself what the shape of... Okay, so it's like a little whoop, whoop. Okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. All right. Chat respectfully, I'm gonna have to bring out the butt. Oh god, but some of this is gonna be hard to paint. Okay. Whoops, I almost went to the wrong thing. Okay. Oh god. Sorry, I'm like having like a moment where it's like I can't see shit. I'm suddenly very glad I did not start. I did not decide to attempt that detail work today. Yeah, very, yeah, make it rain. I love the teas that you like when I got the last time. When I got the last of your teas, Lenneth, I remember I enjoyed them quite a bit with milk, because that is me, basic milk bitch. Okay. That's okay. I don't hate it, but I don't... Ooh, doll plus dream. Ooh, showing off your haul. I'm excited. I know you posted a lot of photos, so we get to see some of it. The haul. Yeah, it looks like you're able to get a lot of stuff. That's awesome. Feral Beast, I see you down there. Better not be thinking disturbing thoughts. So how many people did you end up having to get stuff for? Aww. Oh no, I'm sorry some stuff happened at the end. It's one of those things where sometimes where it's like if something bad's gonna happen, I prefer it happen at the start. Feral Beast, what are you doing? Yes, that is your toy. I can't play with you right now. I'm painting. I'm painting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll get it, but yeah, you'll definitely figure it out.
Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Yes, you are, kitty. Yes, you are.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just focusing down on these points. Why did I draw this 8 years ago, me? Why would you do this to me? Well, it's the banger. I'm gonna sing about ending the world. Better make it a banger, though. Sorry, that's probably a deep cut for no one knows what the hell Artanaleko is. What is Artanaleko? It's about girls who sing to end the world sometimes. And when they sing, they connect with computers, and the computers are like, okay, apocalypse. Or would you like a fireball? We could do a fireball if you prefer. Yeah, the focus zone. The zone. You know what the even more frustrating thing is? So when this song or like a few other ones appear in the game, it's like, I know it's a banger. If the song finishes, it's a game over. You actually have to finish the boss battle quickly. And I was like, but it's a banger and I want to listen to it. Damn you. I don't want the bad ending. Which paint? Get off. Bad paint. One between things I should. Little drinky. I hit my head. Yeah. Ah. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, now the harder part. Doing it in these bends. Why did I do this?
Naofu.
Yes, Naofu indeed. The Naofus of sillies. Oh, whoops. Okay. Second, I thought I accidentally did a dupes. I'm doing okay. There's definitely some points that could be finer, but I have done worse, stupider things, so. It's just at the angle is what the challenging part so much. There we go. It's moments like this that I wish I was more of an ambidextrous painter, because it's like being able to paint left-handed would be gold right now. But nope, all my precision's in the right hand. Stupid right hand. Have some confidence. Have confidence. No confidence. Ugh. Why is this coiled? Why is it a snake? Ah, shit! No! Okay, we're gonna put this down while I fix my dum-dum. No! No! Round definitely doesn't go there. I would doubt my hard work. Oh, that's gonna be so hard to fix. Be confident, stupid Yakuza wisdom, yeah. Meanwhile, got Proud on the silver weapon. Boof. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. This is like when you get to the point where you just throw the model across the room. No, you don't. Don't throw your model across the room. Your models did nothing wrong. It's a skill issue. So question for the Yakuza, the person who was told to be confident stupid, were they headbutted at the same time? Like, be confident stupid, headbutt to the face. No? Aw. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. Let me just check something how I did when it hits the scales. Gotcha. Aw. That's nice. Okay, so this one's I think is going to be a little bit fudged because I do not know if I can get my brush underneath the whole thing. And then we come around. Oh, so in this case, it won't connect because the tail's going to hit it first. Okay. Okay. That makes it a little bit easier on that respect. I think that's about the far as deep I can get in. Maybe it's hard with there's the shadows also. Whoop. Haha! I got in there. Cool. Haha! Yeah, I feel like Kirio is like, you know, I expect the energy I give out to the world, you know, that type of idea where it's like, I am honest and straightforward. I do this, so I will only receive that in turn. Kirio, this man has betrayed you. What? What? Gotta be careful. So wise, but so dumb. It's true. Poor Kiryu. One of those things where it's like, that Kiryu never changed, but on the other hand, it's like, please become less dumb. Okay, gotta try and be very careful here to do the connect. Ah. There we go. I think that's good. We're coming to the butt. So I need all of you to be appreciative and respectful of the butt. Otherwise, she might kick it. I need a bit more paint. I need to also clean up my brush a little bit. It's got a little gunky. It was interesting. I was listening to a bit of it was like a review commenting on the Arten Aleko series songs, and they said a lot of it has like a very like, and it didn't occur to me until they said it. They're like, it's very like core, like a religious gospel aspect to it, and it's like, oh, I hadn't really thought about that, and it's like it kind of makes sense given the lore and all that stuff. Which, if you want, I can get into, but I am trying to spare you by not, because it is a dump. Big old dumping ground. Like a lot of people talk about like, oh, I like the Faith series, but it's a lot to get into, and it's like, ooh, that's the tip of the iceberg sometimes. Have you heard of Arton Aleko? Would you like to? I have this essay prepared. I could also present a PowerPoint if it helps. Okay, I'm gonna try and clean up that point a little further down. It's not as bad because it's quite hidden by the shadow, but I know it's there and it bothers me. Separate PowerPoints, yes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Andrew Il Non Italiano. Welcome on into the Dungeon Lounge. If there is a shortened version of that you would like me to use when addressing you, please let me know. Otherwise, welcome on in. It's like a nice place. Oh, thank you. We try. It's me, Elizabeth, and two of my friends also stream from this channel. My friend Flora, who is a dragon, and my friend Sasha, who is a griffin. Today is Tuesday, so it's my painting day. We normally do a mix of video games, and we do a group game on Saturday. It's not Saturday, Sunday. Sunday. Truckosaurus Rex. The number of people who understand that reference is dwindling, and I'm very sad. But I will keep making it. Yes, how are you doing this fine Tuesday? Or perhaps Wednesday, if you live in the future. As in another time zone. There we go. Okay. Do I want to do... I think I'm going to do like one more kind of in between the wings, but I think that'll be the last touch of brown. Ah, you were in the glorious... Welcome on in. We are also in that most sacred of time zones of EST. So hello, hello. I never want to assume because like I've been like, it's like, oh, it's like, they're like, you have someone be like coming by and be like, oh, it's 5 a.m. and be like, what are you doing here? Hee hee. Yeah, I think that'll be the last one, and then I'll leave the rest for that. Cool. So I might just do a little bit of touch up, and then we're gonna lay down the inks. Oh, we're getting into miniature painting from a little break. Cool. yeah, you got back from California, so you're gonna need at least a week to get back to your. And then yeah, you were in Albuquerque for a while too, right? But yeah, What kind of minis do you paint? Andrew, is that okay? Or would you prefer a different shortening? Andy, L'Italiano. But yeah, like, what are you painting? Like, right now I'm doing minis from a tabletop game, but I've also done Warhammer and stuff like that too. It was art off. Oh no! Stupid Amazon. That's awful. Okay, so yeah. I think I'm gonna ink over now the brown that I did. And then, yeah, okay. And then I have to see about fixing that area. I messed up. Just say Andrew? Fair enough. Well, I didn't say what other streamers. I said, what do you want to be called? In fairness. All right, where's my ink? Or not ink. My shade. My shade. Andrew's fine. Fair enough. Always good to check. Let me just quickly see if I can get this lid to behave. Behaving? Behaving. So what kind of model had you ordered off Amazon before it was so cruelly canceled? I'm always curious to know what people are painting, because it's like, maybe I want to paint that too. This is so very woo. Oh my god. I forgot how woo this track was. I'm very sorry in advance. I did not intend it to be this woo.
Oh
well. Oh, 2/3 of the order was canceled. Oh, okay. Alright, let's get a bit more shade in here. So many pokey holes. Boop. Oh, that's too much. Too much.
Hello.
I promise it's only because it's a very specific character. She has very ooh-woo music. Once that character's theme is passed, it will go back to the standard ooh-woo. Or we'll have DDR, I don't know. What do I know? It's only the music I put on. It immediately comes back. This is what's happening now, chat. Ooh woo. Why should I fight it? Just embrace it. All right. Gotta fix that one spot. A little German panzer too. Oh, cool. Very nice. I admit I have not done much of like the is that a pre-painted model, or does it come that you would be painting it as well? Because I know there's like some that I think in the Gundam line or like the Gunpla line that come painted, and it's a lot of complex assembly work. But yeah, Panzer II is a tank, if I recall correctly, right? That like Suikoden 2, 3 nukes. Oh, you got the glue. Okay. 35 Panzer-chan. I mean, I've seen the memes of the Wu Eyes Panzer. Which, I mean, I haven't done a lot of vehicles. I think that's kind of like one of my areas, like of like if I wanted to do improvement, it would be to like get a vehicle model and be like, okay, we're gonna paint this vehicle. I admit I tend to be more interested in the character models than I am in the vehicles, but don't know why. What was I doing? Fixing. I did a fucky wucky and now I gotta fix it. Wrong one. Not you. Need the actual rune fang steel, not the dry stuff. I mean, I believe we're all that beautiful species of, what is it called? The joke my father always had when it was like, oh, like, what is your background? What is your ethnicity? And like, I mean, after saying Canadian and being like, okay, what are you? What part of Europe? He would just be, his response would be European mutt. Because he's like, it's from all over the place and I don't care enough to find out. So I'm just consider me a mixed breed. Which is about the amount of tact that my father normally has for questions he thinks are stupid. There we go, the Awoo's gone. Back to Coral. Okay, so at least it's not brown anymore. Still gotta get a little bit of blue in there, though. There we go. Yeah. I'm Canadian there, eh? How about you? Want some teamies, eh? There, get you a double-double. I think I made that sound southern. I'm not very good at the Canadian accent, or at least I'm not good at consciously bringing it out. I have been told there are things I say that if occasionally you're like, oh, way back in the day I had to do call center work, and I remember, I think I said like roof or couch or something, and they're just like, oh, you're not American, and I'm like, I'm sorry? Angry hissy goose. Where is my blue? Did I naively assume I wouldn't need it? I did. I have to go get it. Okay, be right back. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I think that's possible. That is, I would say, yeah. I love Timmy's. You can do better. You can do better than Timmy's. You can get I'm trying to think of the good place. Second Cup is kind of my go-to place if you can find one. I'll be right back. I have to get a paint. Don't do anything terrible. Yeah, I would say that. I would say because Sasha's accent, if you want to call it that, is a little mixed with since her family is Ukrainian, her accent sneaks more in that direction. Yes, definitely. Yeah, as I said, there's certain words like sorry, definitely. Uh, sorry. Well, I mean, come on, we're Canadian. We're born and immediately apologize for it. Sorry, I was an inconvenience to you, doctor, there, eh? Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna touch up in the edges there. Aha! Cool. We have fixed my stupid. Sorry, eh? I've heard though, with especially like with the Canadian accent wiggles around quite a bit depending on how much American media you take in. Sorry about that. Eh? And I know that definitely that was a big thing for me. Definitely watched way too much cartoons on Saturday morning. Okay. Do I want to work on the wings or do I want to work on the fire? Choices. You know what? Let's work on the fire. That'll be good. That'll be something new. Okay, so put all this away. So this is gonna need this. You. And good old you. All right, so the idea of the tutorial that I saw that I like, which was from the official Warhammer channel. You have a question about poutine? I have an answer for you about poutine, which is go get some poutine. But the real shit, like it has to have cheese curds. Anyways. I mean, normal and then Aw, what is your opinion? My opinion on it is I think it's really good. It is French fries, which are good. A special kind of gravy. I like gravy. And cheese. I like cheese. And then you put them all together and they're delicious. Now, I will say timing is important and also quality. So like say for instance, if you make the poutine and then leave it for like a half hour, it's going to be a soggy mess and you're going to be like, why did I do this to my life? There's a bunch of stuff on. It's not poutine. I mean, I will say there's like, it's called, I do not know if this is going to get me in trouble or not because I've heard some people say this word is a bad word. I've heard some people say I don't care. But the what is called the Newfie poutine, which is the Newfoundland poutine, which is out in the Maritimes, and their poutine. Yes, we have fast food poutine. Their poutine incorporates some extra spices as well as stuffing, like like you have a Thanksgiving stuffing, and I've heard that's quite good. I have not had it myself. But yeah, most fast food places in Canada, I say, would now have a poutine option. They bridge many levels of quality. Most fuck it up. Let's be clear. Because like, say for instance, like KFC, for example, does poutine in Canada. They just use their gravy that are like the normal gravy plus, some cheese they found lying around. It's not poutine. And we know. I don't know why they lie to us because we know. When I lead the revolution, there will be proper poutine for all. Yeah, that's the thing is like, again, I find with poutine, you can't be doing a lot of salt to start because the gravy's going to carry that. So you don't, and I mean like, here's one that I think, I don't know if this is going to set off Flora or not. I will find out. When my father had poutine, he sweared by before, so he would like, get the cheese curds or whatever. He would mix the gravy with Heinz ketchup. So that is a very hard, I did not like it. I did not like the addition of the ketchup. He swore by it, and a few other people did like it too. I'm not one of them. What? Don't say what. Is it the ketchup? Should I not talk about ketchup? Sorry. Now, I will say the poutine I was kind of happy with. Yeah, like that's the thing is like, ugh. It's like I like ketchup on fries, but I don't like it with the gravy. That's the thing is like, I was having this discussion, I think, with someone else, and it's like, no one place gets it right. So it feels like you have to like grab from like 15 places to get it passable. The one I'd say I thought was okay, and mostly I think it's just because I'm biased towards the taters. So in Canada, there's a franchise called Mary Brown's. Be careful, Andrew, you might invoke Grim. We actually do have a Dutch speaker who is sometimes lurking in chat, so you may be fact-checked on your what default as whether or not that is legit Dutch or not. But yeah, Mary Brown's, I like their poutine, but I think it's mostly because I like their taters, which is like potato wedges instead of like straight French fries, and they have like a really good thing. Fair enough. I'm sure I'll hear from Grim later if it was egregious or not. I missed a bunch of spots here. It's nothing worse than being like, oh, I finished this, and look back and go, no, you didn't. Ooh, I have heard that is quite good. The poutine on tater tots. I have tater tots in my freezer. I would not mind combining them with some gravy and then getting some cheese curds. I will say the big limitation, and I get why restaurants do it with the cheese. Cheese curds ain't cheap. Who does it? You know? Oh, I'm not offhand. I think if anybody does it here, it would be Melanie Pringles, and I'd have to check. Like, that's another franchise that's like, because it's like, Melanie Pringles is like a 50s style diner franchise. So, like, I would say if any place does it, it would be like a chip truck. Like, there's actually like, so the chip truck that I've always been told to check out, I don't know if it's there anymore. I saw a news article like last month that it was involved in a 9-car pileup when someone like ran off the road. And I was like, oh, so is the chip truck okay? I don't know. The story didn't cover that because people died and they focused on that. And I'm like, that is sad. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to see people die, especially because they wanted to get French fries from a chip truck. But my question about, you know, the fate of the chip truck wasn't answered. They are definitely in the, like, I don't see them at restaurants. I tend to see them, if I'm going to see them, I see them in, like, the freezer aisle of my grocery store or whatever, right? Did I get all the spots I missed? Did I fix it? Oh, I missed a whole spot here. Oh, I missed a spot here too. Why do I even paint? BW2s would have them? I don't know what BW2 is. Cheese tots are good, or rather like, or do you mean like mozzarella sticks? Mozza sticks are good. I find like most places are like, if they're just gonna offer a potato-based side dish, they're gonna be like, oh, Buffalo Wild Wings. Yes, we do have that franchise. They're like, they're gonna offer French fries. Maybe if they're lucky, you'll get a mashed potato. Okay. So now that I fixed it, I can go back to working on the fire. Oh, cool. I've never been to a Buffalo Wild Wing, I'll be honest. So it's like, it's hard to like comment on quality, yay or nay. Let's get the yellow out. Oh, this paint water is going to go to weird direction. I've got like all blue, like all browns and greens. It's like, here comes the yellow. Woo. this is something else I should warn you about the Dungeon Lounge. We talk about food a lot. Don't come to the Dungeon Lounge hungry, because you're gonna have to, you know, get a snacky. I've heard Chili's is having like a second renaissance in the States. There's none here in Canada, so I couldn't comment on it one way or the other. Oh, thank you, Teacup Cup. Oh, holy shit, it's already 10:30? I feel like I just got started. I feel like I haven't done anything. Oh my god. I know the argument is no, you have accomplished stuff, like you've clearly worked on stuff, but it's like, ugh. Where did my life go? Okay, so apparently the rule for painting fire is you first start with yellow. You paint it yellow. Maybe get the yellow down there. You have to be careful with yellow. Yellow's not a easy color to paint. It tends to have weird coverage. I know, honestly, it's bad here in Canada too. Like, I recently got some coupons that was like a two can dine for $17, and it's like, okay, we're approaching reasonable now. Like, I'm not gonna pay for it full price for it. I mean, not too long ago, McDonald's like released some new burger called the Big Arch, and I was like, oh, seems interesting. I'd like to try it. It's got crispy onion bits onto that. Crispy onion bit sounds cool. And when I looked into like maybe just grabbing the burger to try it, it's $10, like not even with a combo, and it's like, no, I'm not paying $10 for just a burger. It's a no from me, son. Yeah. You kind of liked it? Okay, I am intrigued by it. But yeah, like I can't justify that price point. It's like, you know what else I could get for $10? I can't immediately think of it offhand, but like more than a burger. Especially because, like, let's be clear, McDonald's is not the superior fast food burger. The correct answer to that question is Harvey's. 2 burgers. Oh yeah, you get 2 burgers for that. Like, let's be clear, if I'm gonna be paid $10 for a burger, that burger better be strong, better be big enough to kill me. Maybe even 3, yeah. It's funny, recently, the most affordable place that I've seen recently is an Arby's that's nearby me. And it's like, wow, this is the most affordable deal. I still don't want to go to Arby's. Yeah, I was saying Canadian, $10 getting you 2 burgers would be a decent deal. Ooh, that's... Oh, no. Oh, wow. That's a big bid. Whew. Now, the thing I would go to, not extremes, but like that I'd be more likely to be like, okay, I can tolerate a higher price on. The Egg McMuffin at McDonald's, that is good. It's good. That has gotten me through many, many early mornings when I have needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. The Egg McMuffin and the little hash browns. Oh my god. 86,000? And that's, sorry, for one doll? I mean, I know the ball jointed dog community, that stuff is expensive and it can go high, but 86,000? 86,000? Like, yeah, that could buy. I'm glad it went to charity. That's great to hear. But like you said, that's car money. Like, that's like, you want a car? Would you like pool car? And yeah, like that's gonna soar over 100,000 here. Like, to be clear, like, you know, with the whole quote unquote housing crisis and shit like that, that's a down payment on a house. Holy nefruta. Like, my God. Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ, where, like, let's distribute the wealth, people. Hello. I didn't think they would need to, like, bid like that, because I remember you mentioning it was like a lottery system just to get the permission to bid. So I figured, like, oh, well, if you win from the lottery, you just basically pay retail value or something like that for the doll. You don't... Oof. Yeah, I just know what charity it went to. That's cool. Yes. I suppose this is definitely, while I'm sitting here painting my tiny little models with an entire, like, custom paint collection. Oh, you've spent too much money on your hobby. I am in no position to judge anything. But I can't go, holy shit, 86,000. Make-A-Wish, okay. I will say, and I don't want to be a downer here, I have a mixed feelings about the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I think they do a lot of great work, don't get me wrong. People being able to, you know, do things when they are going through, you know, fatal diagnoses. But my understanding is, like, you know, in theory, the donations are to allow them to do their charitable functions. Who the hell charges anyone from the Make-A-Wish Foundation? Like, let's be clear. I'm pretty sure they fly for free. They get those, you know, kids or anyone out that they're doing. When they go to, like, you know, the WWE show to meet The Rock, he's not paying them. Like, he's not getting paid to see this child whose dearest wish is to meet The Rock, right? So that's kind of like my little bit of a hang up with the Make-A-Wish Foundation is like, really? Do they need the money? Because as far as I know, people are tripping hand over foot to give them shit, but I could be wrong. I could be misunderstanding the intricacies of the not-for-profit world, so don't quote me. Maybe. I'm like, as I said, like, it's possible I just don't understand the intricacies or the hidden expenses or what have you. I don't want to be down on it. I think it's still a wonderful thing to do, to use the money for charity. Because let's be clear, they still would have bid that high even if it wasn't going to charity, so. I missed a whole spot here. Damn you, shadows. Please don't ban me, Twitch. I'm just stupid. I don't know the intricacies of charity law. Fair enough. Not so much. I don't see a lot of Make-A-Wish. I could be wrong. A lot of the charities that I see here are what we call it. There's a hospital that's called the Sick Kids Hospital. Usually when it's like that type of, like, helping the children, I find that tends to be the charity that's used in Canada, or at least in my area. Well, I suspect it's more a case that because they were doing the show in Los Angeles, I believe you said, that they looked for an American-based charity where they probably have more contacts with Japanese charities, but the money probably isn't going back to Japan, if that makes sense. It's probably staying in. The coverage of this is so uneven. Yellow, why are you hard? Yeah, that's kind of the thing is like Japan's charities are not going to be really like that kind of focus. Yeah. I will forever say one of the things I do like about Canada, it ain't perfect, but when I had my accident and my eye got hurt, guess what? I did not have to worry about how I was going to pay for that surgery. I just got taken in to be seen. Had surgery literally the next day. So I will not say I definitely want to see improvements and things like that. It's always good, but I will not complain about not having to worry about that bill. Oh, no, it's okay. I feel like sometimes it's hard to avoid these days, you know, just with everything going on. And I mean, especially because in the United States, you guys got an election coming up, right? Which I do not envy you for. I don't know why I would envy you for an election, but... So, okay, good. Oh, the ooh's back. I can definitely, like, understand how it feels hard to avoid that stuff. So if anything, I would say we'll change the topic just so that way, you know what? You guys don't need to be reminded of all that shite. Be distracted by the uwu sounds. Nothing bad ever happened to anybody. Oops, sorry.
No.
I've been working on the model and I wasn't under the camera. We're having a little bit of a derp. No, foo. How many layers of yellow will I need? 5 or 7? Oh, cool. Ooh, Angel of Music. So that's... I'm assuming that's a Phantom reference, correct? You like yellow? We got yellow. Yeah. I will be honest, I've been pretty good about it recently. I haven't been looking to a lot of it, and I'll be honest, since I tend to focus on just painting the models, I don't do a lot of the actual tabletop game, because math is hard and I don't like it. Which I know is like playing to stereotypes or blah, 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 but I just, meh. Anyway, I tend to just wait for the models where it's like, I really want that model in specific because I just want to paint it. I don't have to worry about like the considerations of an army where it's like, oh, this is going to be great for the meta of battle tanks. Yellow, why aren't you... Stop being so... Blah. Okay, I think I've done... pretty good. Okay. Yeah, Christine died. Fair enough. Cool. Cool. But yeah, it is definitely... Why are hobbies so expensive? I remember seeing it was like, like, you know, like the little like news ticker bites that flash by like when you're in a waiting room or whatever. It was like, oh, the average person spends $250 a year on their hobby. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm pretty sure you lying. Like what hobby only is that low? Because I'm thinking like, okay, like if you're into sports, you have to pay to go to the sporting events. So, those tickets ain't cheap. And then it's like, okay, but if your jam is Warhammer, 250 gets you a model. So, And then it's like, okay, well, dolls. We've already heard how expensive that can go. And it's like, even like I was thinking, like, even if like, if you get a few video games a year, like say for instance, I'm looking forward to Metaphor coming out in early October. That's gonna be $90. Maybe knitting. You know what? Maybe knitting. Maybe I need to learn how to knit. This is when I find out, like, there's secretly been a run on the cotton market or something. And it's like, this spool of yarn is $50. And it's like, what? How to say this? One thing I like about certain, like, part of the reason I do like Warhammer and mini painting is, like, at the end, you get a mini. You have a tangible thing of your work. Oh my god, there's so much paint on my fingies. Sorry. Oh no. Oh yeah. So there has been the inflation hit everything. But yeah. And I mean, like, speaking of other, stupid expensive things I've done, I've mentioned before that I did spring for the collector's edition of Alan Wake 2 coming out later this year, which is was definitely a number bigger than 250. Especially when you take the conversion and shipping and all that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, it's like... And I mean, like, say, for instance, like, I know, like, Flora, you play FF14, and I'm assuming you're not going crazy with the cosmetics or whatever, but, like, you got the monthly sub to pay for that. I'm not going to sit here and do the math, but I feel like, again, like, I feel like 250 just is not a big enough number to represent... What about Grandma's filled with yarn? No, it's not yarn. It's filled with sewing supplies. So it's all thread and needles. You would not believe how disappointed I was as a child, where it's like, cookie tin! Oh. And then, here's the kicker. Guess what happened when, like, I remember for years ago, someone gave me a cookie tin or whatever, as part of like a Christmas, like, here's a Christmas basket or whatever. Guess what happened to that cookie tin? It's full of sewing shit. I don't know. I don't know what programming was unlocked deep inside where it was like, oh, this cookie tin is empty. Fill it with sewing supplies. You never knew about it? Oh no. I know. It's just disappointing. What if you want cookies? Some deep programming in my brain. Put cookies in it. Okay, so for this one I have to be... So the idea of painting the fire is that I'm going to go to the orange now. You're going to start from the top and work down, but not go all the way down. And try and also lighten it a bit as we go down. So like stronger coverage at the top, a weaker coverage the further down we go. It's true. I will acknowledge sometimes that does happen. Like, it's like, oh, I used to previously like this nickname that so-and-so called me, but now I'm not in contact with them anymore. And ew. Yeah, you kind of have like a bit of a nope, never again association. Okay. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I find with like stuff like that, like it's definitely like at the time it seems okay, and then like you look back and you're like, oh wait, this wasn't right. Oh no. Oh shit, no, that's not okay. I did say that, like, the orange is making it look better. So I'm glad about that. I was like, this yellow coverage is awful. But the orange is helping. Appreciated. Well, I appreciate you, Lena. I don't think it necessarily counts because I don't think I'm in your strike zone, but I appreciate you. You have been a lovely friend. Thank you. Okay. Aw. Little Cammy hearts. I mean, I think that's kind of true for anyone. Who doesn't want, like, who's out there being like, don't appreciate me? Okay, so they might say it, but secretly they're thinking, please appreciate me. Ugh. Sorry, I'm doing it again. I have to show you what I'm painting. That's the point of a painting stream. Ah, sorry. Oops. Too much. Enough. There we go. Okay. And a little bit more painting. Mine shots. I'm not familiar with what that means. I speak English and Weeb. I do not speak much else. As this stream indicates, Weeb. That's okay. That's not bad. Kind of just sorry, I'm just looking at the transition. Oh, she's become a side quest. Oh, you're looking to my treasure. Oh, okay. Very nice, very nice. Oh, you're planning to learn Dutch? Very nice. Are you planning to learn like through Duolingo or what are the plans? Do you have a contact or friend who's going to teach you? Oh, I missed a whole spot here. Some amount of German. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I know like a lot of the languages like bleed into each other, I guess is the best way to put it, but I do not know all that interrelated stuff. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. All right. Cat, to update you. This is what the paint water's turned into with the, now that yellow and orange have ended up in the mixed. Don't drink it. Do not. Cursed water, don't drink it. You get sickies. Well, I mean, like, English is the ultimate, like, borrowed language. It just grabbed from everybody and everywhere and became its own language. Do not drink. I said do not drink. You're not gonna get sickies on my lounge stream. Okay, so next we got our reds. Shaking the paint, shaking the paint. Or do I want... This was more fire, I think. Hello, Feral Beast. Goodbye, Feral Beast. I'm sorry. Feral Beast wanted to be on my lap. Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Mixture dealing well. That's what I've heard from a lot of people, like, that I've heard that are quite fluent in English. I was like, oh, how'd you learn it? It's like, oh, I played a lot of video games, a lot of, like, movies and media, which seems to be better than just, like... And I guess ultimately the ultimate thing to test it out is, you know, be able to travel there. Oh, we got our bit tunes, or chip tunes. Put you down. After the Wi-Fi. Oh! I was not English. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that happens. I mean, I don't know. Again, like, I don't know if he's lurking or not, but, Grim is native Dutch. You'd have to ask him. Graham! Graham, how much phlegm you got? I feel like it's gonna like manifest in chat. What the hell are you going on? Oh, okay. Sorry. I like this song. Get to the question. Oh, interesting. Weird Dutch boats. Here, let me tag them. Probably playing something. Here we go. Sorry, my keyboard's like all the way over here. Ow! I hit my elbow. Ow. I'm gonna die. I hit my elbow. Lenschnack. Oh, I probably did not pronounce that right. Speaking of phlegmy. Drinky time. Glad you guys are keeping yourself amused. That's all right, Lenneth. You're the lounge's menace. Oh, we found the medal. The woos are finally gone. It's important to have a menace. Oh, and that. Yeah, I always find that interesting, like learning. One of the things I have to say I do like about the German language is they seem to have a lot of good words for like obscure feelings. Like, come on, Schadenfreude or Schadenfreude? Come on, that's a great one. How could you not enjoy that one? That's what the stairs are for. I think I might need to switch to a thinner brush. Oh, we're getting into the weird section of Arton Elico. Ha. Mittelmalbig? I'll warn you now. My pronunciation is somewhere between. Gonna be stuck in your head now. No problem. Oh no! No one's gonna believe you. I believe you, but you know what I mean. It's like one of those things where it's like most French pronunciation.
Oh, look at you. You're so cute. Yes, you are, kitty.
That
Yes,
sounds
you
about
are.
right. Remember, Canadian, so I am half French, unfortunately, by proximity to Quebec. So that does lead to a very, like, when I see words, I might try and make them French. I know. So awful. Who the fuck likes Quebec anyways? They just fucking pour maple syrup in the snow and eat it. I would also like to point out at this time, if you like poutine, you do have to give the French credit for that. That was a French invention. And they like to remind you about it and tell you how you do it wrong. It's true. You have to give them their points. Because if you don't give them their points, they will take their points. And then maybe have a strike about it. Side of Belgium is made of French fries, right? I wouldn't know. Yeah. It's like, I remember hearing the story once where it was like, oh shit. When did this happen? I put yellow on my thing. When did this happen, chat? Means mediocre. Oh, it means mid. Sorry. What was I saying? There was like a story when they were talking about like, oh, I saw a school bus, and I was like, because they remembered that they remembered school, and then they're like, oh, but I remember I don't have school anymore, so I was like, and then they gave the school bus the finger. Good story. Oh, I don't know if I hate this. Oh, the waffles are the Belgians' fault? Okay, good to know. Oh, let me check something. I might have a message. One moment, please. Oh, nope. Never mind. I don't. I switched to a thinner brush. Oh no, it's after 11. All right, I'm just gonna finish this fire because I'm like halfway through it, you know? I don't want to stop now. I do not like leaving a section half done. Hello, Grim. Oh, Grim. Chat was trying its very, very best to summon you. Oh no. He has no context for what you're asking, Lennon. There was a question about whether or not Dutch was a very phlegmy language, like nasal. Lenneth has taken it and ran. Oh no, Flora might be helping. Poor Grim, he just got here and he's like, I'm being assaulted. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this section. Chat, argue amongst yourself, I'm painting. I feel like he's just not going to respond at this point. Yeah, I don't think the cat is the only person judging you right now, Lenneth. If I must be entirely frank. Foo 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 foo. A little more red. More red. More! It's okay. You're a good teacup. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more detail work in the red, and then I think oh, you playing League? Playing League? You're winning at League. I am sorry. It's important distinction. What champion you playing? League of Legends. French made the fries, but the Belgians have the song theory was made in Belgium. Oh. Sounds like a fight. I think the French and the Belgium should fight about it. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just kind of taking a quick look. How do I feel? Okay, I don't like this section. I gotta fix this area. Whoop. Uh-oh. Perhaps this is a strange time to bring it up, but I would like to point out the Dungeon Lounge has our own food contest that we have planned. If we reach 900 followers, we have plans to rate fried chicken on a tier list from all the places that we can find. And I think it's a very noble goal. One full of promise and camaraderie and chicken. Won't you help the poor Dungeon Lounge reach 900 followers so we may have fried chicken and discuss it? Otherwise, we might, never eat fried chicken again. It'll be very sad. I'll be the saddest person ever. I'm sorry, I'm being shit. I'll be fine. Oop. Just a little more detail in here. Dramatic drums. Every time I rotate, I see more spots I have to paint. Why is this model so rotatable? Woo. Sounds like a check of this. A cringe. And there's the people in the US that's in them. Oh god, I remember that. That was a dumb trend. They're called freedom fries, not French fries. Okay, so I'm just taking a leather. Okay, I think we're basically there. I am gonna do the last little bits, which is, so the idea with the fire is that fire is white the hotter it is. So the idea is that you've got the hottest points are kind of here and then get colder and colder. So the idea is like to have just like the little bits of the tips, you have a little bit of black. Prize land. Oh. Interesting. Is it kind of like Welsh, or is that like unfair comparison? I don't know enough about languages. If I say something stupid, yes. Whole land of French fries. Also, whole land of French fries. It does sound like a fairy tale land. A fairy tale land of French fries. Is there poutine in Fries Land? Oh, even more uncommon. Wow. Oh, wait, I already have black here. I don't have to get more out. It's already here. Now we're just gonna do a little bit of black at the tip. Just the tip. I'm mad at Lenneth because I'm supposed to be behaving, and then meanwhile I just go do it myself. Oop. I am not the Lenneth is not the menace. I am the menace. How's that look? Oh, it's not bad. Hi. Maybe it's supposed to be like, wow. Yes, I know. I'm bad. I'm gonna be punished probably by Twitch or Twitter or something. And not in the fun way. But I am finishing soon. I just want to do these little tips. I promise I'm meaning the tips of the fire. Oh. The paint is being clumpy. Paint. I can't finish if you're going to be clumpy. You think, but... Ah, my painty hands. Basque. I've never heard of Basque. What kind of language is that? Only surviving paleo. Oh, wow, that's cool. Ah, dang it. I have to be very careful with this, because if I fuck up with the black... Ah. Oh, hello, Rafiki. How you doing? Welcome back in. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. I'm concentrating heavily on painting this black. And I hope you're having a lovely, maybe still Tuesday for you. Speaking of, now I have to fix that. Ugh. My hand shuddered the wrong way. Knew it. Was being too lucky. Oh, good. Oh, it's 4 a.m. Rafiki, go to bed. It's 4 a.m. Go to bed. It's 4 a.m. Do you know where your children are? If you do, they should go to bed. It's very lovely to see you, but... Yeah, it doesn't really neat, like, to have, like, all, like, these, like, different, like, little pockets of, like, surviving old history, you know? I remember watching a VOD once of someone talking about, not VOD, but, like, person was talking about, like, one of the things that he liked about living in Europe, and he was like, oh, I like being able to walk in the countryside and just suddenly castle. Like, you don't get that in North America. You don't get suddenly castle. I'm walking through the countryside. There's a castle. Randomly. The castles in North America are all very intentional and may or may not house like a cheesecake factory or a rainforest cafe or something weird. Reginald, they have castles here. Reginald, we're going back to the old country. I simply cannot abide this castle-less existence of Reginald. Say it like Waffle House. Too late to go to sleep. Oh, you had work? Oh, well, I hope your work got finished at least. Congrats on getting it all done, hopefully. Okay. Okay, one more little spot. 2 more little spots. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Dilapidated farmhouses. What? Are you perhaps inferring the thatch roof cottages? Oh, that's a deep cut. Or an old cut, if you want to. Trogdor. I'm talking about Trogdor. Ah, well, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. I mean, there are castles in North America, but they're like, let's be clear, they were built by like, bougie, nouveau rich settler types. I get a little bit more black than I think. There we go. Okay. Gotta fix that error. I made a boo-boo. I gotta fix it. Castillo. That's true. Castillo is literally in the name. Oh no, you're slightly less winning. That's not good. Did you tell the competitors that you're the best at League and they should shut up and do as they're told? Okay. All right, chat. What do you think of this fire effect? All right, here we go. Hopefully it looks okay. I'm not entirely... Unfortunately, I think the issue I have is that my red is really dark and my orange is very subtle. So in a perfect world, I think I would like the transition to be here a little bit better, but I think overall it's not bad. It's not the best thing. Don't install. But I don't think it's terrible either. Oh shit! I got more paint in the wrong place. Okay, I have to do some more repair work. Yeah, what have I done? What have I done? I made a messy. I'm gonna quickly take a break and touch on it. I might do like a blend of the red and the black to kind of like ease that transition. Not right now. I am gonna fix my mistakes while I'm seeing them because they drive me crazy. And I've got the paints out right now, so I can quickly kind of repair. So I'm gonna do that. Made a messy. I made a mess. But I want to make it cute, so I say messy. I made a little messy wessy. Oh no. First, we gotta just kind of patch it up. You can fix it. You can always fix it. One of the nice things about model painting is, for the most part, you can always fix it. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit of the contrast in the edges, and then that should be more or less patched up. You've been told many mean things and you didn't respond. Yeah, don't give them the satisfaction. Let the scrub stay mad. Yeah. Whoop. Happy accidents. Yep, we're gonna get it all fixed. Where is this you? Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of repair. Oh, sorry. I am repairing a little bit of paint I got over here. There we go. Okay, so salvaged. True enough. But yeah, so I might come back here next week and maybe improve that transition. But I think overall, we got some okay progress. We got, whoops, sorry, this way. This model's coming pretty close to done. I'll have to take a thing on whether or not I want to do those tattoos. And then we've got the snake form, which got all the detail work done. And yeah, so I think we'll be focusing on the fire and the wings next week. But yeah. Ah, Seth. But yeah, I think that's... hey, all right. But yeah, I think that will take care of what I'm working on for tonight. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on stream, everybody. Good to see some old faces. Good to see some new faces. So yeah, cool. We'll just switch over here. Boop. Hello. Oh, thank you very much, Rafiki. That's very nice. In terms of what's coming, oh, sorry, first off, before I start close off, thank you very much to Hecate and to Benry Paints for the raids. Thank you, thank you. It's very appreciated to have some new faces coming by. And yeah, in terms of what's coming up next for the Dungeon Lounge, tomorrow is Wednesday. That means Flora will be back, and she'll be playing more Fields of Mystria, some cozy magic Stardew farming times. Stardew-ish times. And then on Thursday, Flora will be back once more at 2 p.m. She's going to be doing more art streams. I believe she's currently working on a drawing of her character Choir Birdsong from the Exalted campaign. Or alternatively, I did see that she posted an in-progress picture of a character from Dungeon Meshi, the bird lady. The bird lady. You know who I'm talking about, the big bird lady. Anyways, and then on Friday, 8 p.m., I will be back playing more Alan Wake 2, the final draft playthrough. Yay! I'm going to raid Wrestling Referee Clark. Okay, sounds good. I will do that. Saturday, there won't be a stream this week, I believe. And then we'll be back. All three of us, Sasha, Flora, and myself, will be back on Sunday playing more Rogue Trader from the 40K universe. Yes, it is about that time to get sleep if you have, responsibilities and jobs. I will say to anyone who's got one nearby, tomorrow, Wednesday, is Customer Appreciation Day from Little Caesars, and they're offering $5 pizzas. So yeah, if you want maybe a cheap pizza, maybe go to Little Caesars. If you like Little Caesars, I can understand it if you don't. Anyways, if you haven't already, we're going to do the little things. Boop. We have a social media on Twitter. Ta-da! Oh, cool. And then we also have a Discord. Boop, boop. Yes, hope to see you again soon, Rafiki. And it was nice to also meet you as well, Andrew. And yeah, if you haven't already, we also have the Discord. And then finally, if you want to see VODs of our prior shenanigans, we are over on YouTube. Ta-da! With all that in the way. I believe Grim recommended someone to stream, which was Referee Clark. So sure, let's go on over there. And yeah, have a great rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, however time is perceived for you. And yeah, we'll get this right going. Have a good time. He's currently playing Elden Ring. Flora already suffered through that game, so she's all good. Have a good night, everybody. Here we go. Raid countdown, go. Raid, 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 raid. Raid time, go. Kapew.